This paper considers the issue of mutations and whether they are random or whether they are directional. Why is that significant? Well, for the theory of evolution and for materialism, it's important that mutations are essentially random, because if they are directional, that is, they are mutations that happen because of reasons and that there are in fact mechanisms within the cell that allows it to make changes according to environmental pressures, that's what a directional mutation would be, then that means there is a design in the cell at the outset which allows it to make adaptive changes according to environmental stimulus. And that is an argument for design, not an argument for evolution. And so the key thing for evolution is that almost all mutations should be random, and it's from those random mutations that natural selection chooses the fittest. Well, it looks like from the papers that have been produced over the last 20 years that this is not the case. That there is in fact significant evidence that a lot of the changes that are taking place are directional mutations, and that is entirely consistent with intelligent design, and that the creator in his infinite wisdom not only created a perfect kind of animal, but built into that, the genetic code, all the necessary equipment required to adapt to any future. And of course the creator would know that the future would include sin, death, environmental challenges, post-flood and pre-flood world. All these things would be built into the original creation. And so the genetic code is phenomenally complex, and it is impressive. And this may also explain why things are all so well adapted to their environments. But in one sense, I'm running ahead of myself. The papers don't point as far as that because we haven't got down to that level of detail. But certainly what the papers are indicating, that mutations are not random. Most of them, or many of them, are mutations that are directional. They're part of an inbuilt design of the cell that it can respond to environmental pressures. And that is an argument for creation, not an argument for evolution. Well, thank you for listening.